Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a financial mediator and business valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri. My guest today is Michael Keppel, and we're doing a series about various case studies. He has over 30 years of experience and primarily focused on technology, manufacturing, and service organizations in one of his two companies, which is he founded eCapital Financing, which helps startups in the LA area and Western New York regions, but he also owns Lakelet Advisory Group located in New York. Well, and that's interesting that you talk about the universities, because one of the things that we're going to talk about is the industry that is involved in this valuation case study. And so I think if you go into a little bit about the industry, it's going to make a lot of sense how the universities are involved in this process, and we can shed a little light into why the universities have such a large list of patents, typically partnering with other people in the medical device community and such. But tell us a little bit more about this valuation case study.
This valuation case study is a medical device for a cardiology unit. It was approved, fortunately, by the FDA process. Having the intellectual property is important, but the good housekeeping seal of approval, the FDA, can take millions of dollars in a long time. Fortunately, before the demise of this individual, they were able to obtain that. The other challenge with regards to intellectual property, which is much more important than probably any other sectors, especially this medical device we're talking about, is the U.S. market is just a sliver of where the opportunities lie for this device. Only about the 32% of all the revenue at the time was coming from the United States. We've found a niche that we're also able to help them out in Brazil. I spent several years of my professional career in Brazil. We are also some Canada, the European community. We're having some problems. So they had some problems with regards to China. That's more of a political thing. It doesn't matter who has the best mousetrap. It's just a political challenge right now between the U.S. and China on some of these intellectual property things. But the important thing is, if you have a good medical device that can really be a game changer, you have to think outside of the parochial view that most Americans do. Too often, we all think the world starts in New York and ends in Los Angeles. Well, that's not the truth. It's we're less than 5% of the world population. And health-wise, other countries spend more money on healthcare and health products than the United States. So it's an excellent market outside that. And when one does a valuation, they need to include the entire global approach to it.